Welcome aboard. Thanks for choosing blah, blah, blah. Flight 123. We're at 35,000 feet. Should be a pretty smooth ride ahead. Quick shout out to Greg. Give Greg a round of applause. And everybody starts clapping.
Yeah,
It is not his birthday.
Oh my gosh.
I made that up.
Where we going with this? Where we going with this? Where we going with this?
What up?
This is your pilot speaker.
We need you guys to put your seat in the upright position.
We're gonna send you some
Tables
nuts.
up.
Buy some Fiji water.
Who wants? Oh yeah, you gotta pay for the water.
It depends what airlines.
Yeah,
Depends
yeah.
what airlines you're with. You got to pay for the water.
I don't trust them if they charge you for the snacks. Because imagine how much money they've like. If they're cheap with their snacks, you think they're following a regular maintenance schedule? No way.
They're cheap with their maintenance.
Every
too.
plane that crashes, selling snacks.
Selling snacks for sure.
If you got money, you give snacks away.
Absolutely.
Don't be selling
I'm
snacks.
Do you
gonna
gotta
have
pay
to,
for check
I'm gonna have
bags?
to be. I'm gonna have to zip my lips on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plead the fifth.
Yeah.
Plead
So-
the
Yeah, plead the
fifth.
fifth on that one.
Today we're talking about where we're going with airlines.
That's right.
Airlines.
And we have Captain Ty Caulfield. It's a, I
Captain
feel like I gotta
Ty.
say it.
Thank you.
Release.
Captain Ty Caulfield, Esquire,
I'm just gonna go with Captain Ty.
by the Eiffel.
You say
Tower.
Cornfield, people are gonna Cornfield. What's that?
Captain Ty.
Have you
Captain
made your
Ty sounds good.
Have you made your wife call you captain yet?
No.
Are you ever going to?
I think that has to be volunteered.
to be determined. All right.
Yeah.
I like it.
When you
That's
get
good.
mad, you're like, I'm a captain.
Yeah, I've already had like 100 friends do the whole "Oh Captain, my Captain"
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Dead Poet Society.
Yep.
What about Capitan?
And Alex Honnold just climbed that tower in Taipei, right? So
Oh, yeah.
El Capitan, like it's
There we
kind of
go.
in the
Oh, El
Same
Capitan.
realm.
Yeah, El
Yeah.
Capitan.
Pretty
is
much the
in-
same accomplishment.
El Capitan
exactly.
is in,
Yeah.
One's the greatest athletic achievement of all time, and then there's me. And
How many pilots are there in the U.S.? I wonder how many.
Oh, that's a good one.
total.
Can we look that
okay,
up?
Somebody look that
but
up.
you would have to differentiate between how many people
many
have like their
pilots?
private certificate
Right.
versus how many are airline pilots.
Right.
I mean, the range could be, just massive. Airline
Okay.
pilots, my best guess.
What am I looking up?
How many airline
Commercial.
pilots
Yeah.
are there in the U.S.?
Commercial
Airline
airline
pilots.
Airline
Commercial airline
pilots.
pilots.
Because you could say commercial, but that's people just like flying
Yeah.
moonies around.
There's at least 6.
Right.
At least six,
like-
maybe six, maybe seven.
Six,
I don't know.
seven.
I don't know.
First time we said that on
Dude,
this,
how long
on the
until
pod.
that dies?
Baba Booey.
What if somebody watches this in the future and they're like, I don't get what's 6, 7?
So everything on Earth vaporizes, and this is the last. This is the last
Aliens,
vestige.
the only thing aliens find of our species
Yeah,
is
it's
6,
this.
7.
Dude,
They're like,
so dumb.
No, it's this episode. So
Well,
what's your message?
oh,
to
that's
the
a lot of pressure.
You're welcome. That's the message. You
Yeah.
are welcome.
We are a representation of all that humanity offers.
Have you
Yep.
seen that Vox video on YouTube where they talk about the stuff that NASA sent out into this probe into the universe?
I've
They have
heard
like
about it,
they
but
have
I
like
haven't
a
seen it.
It's a good connection.
it's a
too.
gold disc.
It's like a black box, like on a plane.
Sure,
Except
that's
we're
right.
sending it out.
Yeah.
The disc.
and somebody may never find it, just like the one with Malaysian Airlines.
Dude, that story is
So-
crazy.
Yeah, I have my theory about that, but it's easy
Ooh.
to sit here and armchair quarterback a crash
Always.
investigation. and
You're not
not
armchair
be-
quarterbacking.
Absolutely.
You are a pilot.
Yeah, but I'm not an NTSB investigator.
Yeah, but
And
you-
I don't know who investigated that one because NTSB is America, but
what do
I'm
you-
sure they sent delegations
How
out
do you
there.
crash and there's no mountains? What do you hit a cloud?
Okay, well,
It's
that's
called CFIT.
What's that?
CFIT. Yeah,
Controlled flight into terrain.
that's right. But that's usually
You
into a mountain.
accidentally
But
crash.
that was out.
That's the
in-
way you need to say it for me.
Yeah.
You accidentally land
Pilots,
somewhere you're not supposed
just
to.
Aviation.
Aviation.
I
yeah.
feel like I'm not in a club.
Yeah,
I
you're
can
not.
I'll teach
Josh,
you later.
actually, you can leave.
I have y'all's
Yeah,
Just
I'll,
talk.
I'll
stat.
see it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
y'all we're looking for.
Hold up, Jamie.
So there are about 109,727
Airline pilots.
active commercial,
Okay, so break that.
Airline
So
pilots.
commercial
more than I would've
or
guessed.
according
airline.
to the FAA.
So that could be. You could say you're a commercial pilot and fly a Gulfstream, but that doesn't mean you're an airline pilot.
Oh, I
you
see.
could do
Okay.
medevac. You could do charter. You could do
Private type stuff.
Yeah, so maybe cut that number in half. Maybe I don't know for the
'Cause
airline
some of
I
them
pilot.
was
are private.
seeing so for
I don't know what
private
you looked
student
up.
commercial and airline transport, there's 590,000 is what it's saying.
Okay.
So for just certified commercial pilots as of 2024,
Yeah.
109,727.
So if that's just commercial, then the step beyond that is airline transport pilots. That's a whole segment in itself. So let's cut it in half. It's maybe 50,000.
Yeah, I didn't think about too like freight pilots.
Yeah.
Yeah, your
So they're
FedEx, your
commercial pilots, but they're
UPS.
not airline. I mean, they do a lot of the same job, but when
Do they feed the
you throw
packages
240
snacks?
people, not for free. When you throw 240 people in the back, the calculus of your decisions changes drastically.
Absolutely.
So
It's
that's
Well, how
that's
so?
because you're worried about people's lives and not just their
Yeah.
packages.
so
Yeah, but I gotta get my toilet paper from Amazon.
Yeah, but
Well, so what do you mean by that? You actually
Yeah.
are you literally are safer? Like, are you talking about the difference between a city bus driver and a Amazon package?
Well,
Yeah,
let me put
yeah,
it. I
party
don't
bus
know
driver.
exactly what you're saying, but let me.
I'm just trying to understand. As a pilot, wouldn't the safety kind of always be the same, or are you saying you're?
No.
Oh wow.
No, for a good pilot, yes.
Okay.
But you will find, just like any other career, you will operate to the limit of what you're allowed to do. The limit of the safety regulations and the limits of what you are allowed to do for the airlines is just, it's so much higher than for Joe Schmo's commercial aviation, come, fly with me to the Bahamas type stuff.
Yeah.
So we were talking about airline accidents earlier. There have been, what did we say? Colgan Air was in 2011?
I think it's 2007, or maybe it was
2009.
2009.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
2009.
Okay.
Yeah. Right after
Colgan
Solar.
Air for 16 years was the only deadly airline crash in America. How many crashes of Gulfstreams or Citations or little private jets do you read about every couple of weeks?
I was gonna say it's
Yeah.
There was
many.
just like 3 of them in the last month.
Right.
and then it gets convoluted because they talk about it as a plane crash on the news, but is it a plane crash? Yes, but we all think airline crash.
Right. Right.
But it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. Like,
And that might be where the fear of airlines, because a lot of people are afraid to fly, and it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
really rational.
sure. Yeah.
Fear's
Especially
not rational, but
especially the airlines. It's one of the reasons why I picked the airlines over. I'm getting into the weeds here with regulations, but it's called Part 135 flying, the charter, the medevac, the things like that. The quality of life can be great with those, but the safety margins they're just not anywhere near commercial airlines. I mean, when you have, again, people have only died on plane crashes twice in the last 16 years of commercial airline mainline flying in America.
When you say
it's
like
pretty high.
the safety regulations, are you talking about like maintenance to the aircraft? Are you talking about like your flight plan type
So that's
stuff?
I would
Like-
be
like-
speaking a little bit out of term to be able to really, really, really get into the specifics because I've never operated under those set of regulations. That's
Okay.
Part 135 or Part 91. This is the federal aviation regulations. Yeah,
it's like a book.
it's not fun to talk
Oh,
about.
It's
bigger
like a
than a
whole
book.
book.
Airlines are Part 121. So
Okay.
I'm familiar with Part 121.
Okay.
All of the other ones, I'm not super familiar with Part 135 type stuff, but it could be maintenance, just sheer resources. An airline's going to have
Way
more
more.
resources
Yeah, that
and
makes sense.
to do more checks and things like that. It's also the airports you operate out of. So
Well, the airports have different rules.
no. Well, it's just think about the services provided at
Jackson.
Dallas.
not even Jacksonville. Go to a Class Bravo, Dallas. Go to Orlando. Go to LAX.
Your
go
international
to,
places.
they have giant runways.
Yeah.
They have a surplus of
It would be hard
de-icing,
to crash
de-icing
if you were trying
equipment.
to crash.
compared to like Gainesville.
Yeah, right.
Like Gainesville's
or
tiny.
Burlington, Vermont, or something like somewhere
Right.
where it's a 4,000-foot runway.
Have you guys seen the videos?
Run off the end.
Have you seen the videos online of some of these airports where the runway's like the minimum size, And so these planes are just coming in, just like going.
You're probably thinking of
right over
St. Bart's.
people's heads.
St. Bart, like flying over the cars.
Dude, when
and-
you see that, when
Yeah.
you see that as a pilot, would you like to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, the flight school that I went to, we weren't doing stuff exactly like that. But when you're flying a small airplane, like that's just an extension of your body, like because there's no automation, and you feel like you could do anything in that airplane, and that kind of flying really entices me. That's why people go out to Alaska and be bush pilots because
Right.
you can make that airplane do
Because
whatever
it's so
you
small.
want. You can
Almost like a motorcycle.
You could land that airplane. I'm not kidding. Some of those planes you could land them in the length of this room.
No.
Absolutely.
Almost like a helicopter.
Yeah, it's a Piper Cub or something like that, a
Yeah.
high performance.
How slow are you going?
10 knots
You're just-
when they're
Yeah.
touching down.
I mean,
It's
slow.
insane.
That's crazy, dude.
You just watch
Where
the
you don't even
short-
get a full tire roll
Yeah.
rotation when you land.
I think the world record's like 7 feet.
Wow.
In an Airbus, you need you need probably 2,000. If you were really in a hurry, like trying to get down, you would need time to flare. So you don't want to flare back in the grass,
Yeah.
and then you'd need to stop without burning the brakes up. 2,000. So 7 feet versus 2,000.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
I have
What-
one little fun fact.
Okay,
the
go for it.
first fixed wing commercial airline flight.
I know it.
Okay, hold on. Let me get it. Let me get a guess. Give me a little
I
bit
think.
more info.
I'm just gonna tell you this. It was
a long
very
time
close
ago.
to us.
Well, ask him.
Wait.
It was in over under on the year. Give me your best guess within 10 years. What year
Within
it was.
10
The
years.
first fixed wing
when were the
airline.
It was the Wright brothers, right?
Well,
Yep.
this is
They
like
were
an airline, like
and
people could get on it.
After the Titanic, that was about 110 years ago, I think, maybe a little
Mhm.
more. So after that, I'm gonna go 1936.
1914.
Oh wow.
That was the Tampa airboat
Tampa,
one.
St. Petersburg was
Yeah.
the first.
It was an airboat, I
Wait,
think.
Yeah, it says
They-
airboat. What is that? Is that a plane?
So I
Wait,
read
is
this.
that like one of those
No, it was
swamp?
Yeah,
It flew?
it flew. It was a seaplane.
Yeah.
But they had, instead of most seaplanes now, rich people fly them, but they have, and people in Alaska.
Yeah.
They have
same
like
people. You don't live in Alaska unless
Basic-
you're rich
Absolutely.
or really poor.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no in between.
No in between.
You either
Oh,
live
middle
in an
class.
igloo-
Alaska's not doing great with the middle class.
Yeah.
They're not doing great.
So
living in an igloo.
most seaplanes now, you think of them as having like canoes on
Right.
their landing gear.
Yeah.
That's what I picture.
No, this is. Does it look different from?
I gotta see the picture. I haven't even.
It's like a boat with wings.
Literally.
It's like the canoe is
the
it's
airframe
it's
of the
cabin.
aircraft.
Yes, it's like it is the airframe of the aircraft. It's one of the craziest things ever.
They had no intention of ever landing that thing on dirt. ground.
right. I
Cement.
yeah.
It
I
would
burst into
I
flames.
cannot pretend to understand.
So people got on that thing knowing they were going to take off from water, land on water.
Yeah, so
That's
they did like
wild.
St. Pete to Miami and like St. Pete. I think they did like Tampa to St. Pete, which is
Yeah, it was Tampa to St. Pete.
yeah, right.
It's like
Dude,
right over
that's
the
like
channel.
15
Yeah.
miles,
You
maybe.
could swim.
Dude, there's
Yeah.
a picture of it.
I know,
literally
it's a
looks like-
boat.
it looks like the Wright brothers with a boat attached to
Yeah.
it.
How many
So-
people do they have on that thing?
Probably 2 at a time.
6 or 7.
Wing,
I
wing,
don't
wing,
know.
wing, wing.
Dude,
Dude,
that's wild.
That's where Florida gets its reputation. They're like,
Yeah.
did
Yeah.
you see?
Yeah.
You see in Florida, they're flying boats.
That's
now."
right. Yeah, so
Dude.
the Wright brothers were from Ohio and went down to Kitty Hawk in North
Yep.
Carolina to do all of their flights and things like. But commercial aviation really had its birthplace in Florida.
Wow.
So
That's
Florida's
cool.
the best.
It's a great state.
that's what a
Definitely
lot
top,
of people are saying.
We have
definitely top 50.
Yeah.
a lot of people.
Top
Yeah.
48 in continental.
That's right.
For sure.
Yeah.
sir, Florida's the best.
Yeah.
All right, let's focus on the future of airlines.
Okay.
You want to talk about the future or something?
First question.
All right, let's do it.
Hey,
This is from the viewers, right?
This
Yeah.
is we want to imagine somebody watches this in 40 years.
Yeah.
What's their flying life like? First of all,
Yeah.
can you fly with a battery powered jet.
with a
I
battery.
don't think so.
We
you
have,
have to have jet.
well-
jet fuel, right?
Is it
Yeah.
even considered a jet? Then?
Right.
Then it's a power wheel, flying.
So
power
let's get into the nitty gritty.
This is a
We have
physics
batteries.
question.
We have batteries on the airplane.
wheel. You have batteries?
Yeah,
I won't
There's a
bore
Well, I
lot
charge
you.
my phone with it. I
I'm not
plug it
going to
in.
bore you with what the batteries do, other than the batteries exist to where if you don't have external power
They
hooked up
start
to
the
the airplane,
engines. They can start the engines.
they can start the engines, but mostly they start. We're getting into the weeds. They start the third motor on the.
Do you call it an APU?
the APU?
I didn't
They
even know
start
they had a third.
the auxiliary power unit.
So I shouldn't be afraid of crashing on an airplane ever.
No, you shouldn't.
No, because I just went through it in simulator training this week. You lose all your engines. You lose all electrical power. You shut down every generator
So
in that
an
plane.
EMP hits and a lightning strike hits you. You
Yeah.
lost everything.
Well, if it's an EMP, it probably wiped out your batteries. So
Oh.
let's not do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But let's say you have an avionics fire.
Yeah.
I can only speak for the Airbus. You have an avionics fire. You need to shut down every generator in that airplane. Yeah. Whole
stop the fire.
thing goes dark.
Speaker.
That's when, well, I'm not talking in that point.
It's a
'cause-
loudspeaker at that point.
You just go.
Yeah. So the batteries kick on. I mean, they're already on, but the batteries trigger the ram air turbine,
Dude,
the rat.
I hope everybody's looking all this stuff up.
No,
Yeah, let's
just
verify.
don't.
The-
The rat pops out.
The-
A little rat comes out.
And he starts running on a wheel.
And he saves
that
your
wheel is turning the.
but you're battery powered until that emergency generator comes online.
Could you
are
land with that?
battery
Could you
powered.
land like that?
With yeah.
So there's no
we
excuse to
we train
crash.
for that. We
If
train
you
for that.
crash, you stink.
Well, I mean, it just ask the
Well,
army.
They can't,
I mean,
they can't be mad at us. They can't be mad at us.
You'd
'cause
really
they-
have to not be able to land. I mean, I could be speaking from some ignorance, like a pylon or a wing get severely
if
damaged.
if you have one of your lift surfaces go, or you could stall and not be able to recover from the stall. I mean,
Or you're just flying over mountains, like. But if there's some
Yeah.
sort of suitable place to land, you should be able to at least put it on the ground.
let me put it to you this way: we
Somehow.
played a little game in the simulator this week with one of our instructors. We're flying an Airbus 320. That
Big.
is a highly automated. I mean, it is just it's a flying computer.
Yeah.
It's a flying computer. And he played the game of, all right, so I'm sitting on the left seat, I'm flying, and he told my sim partner, he said, all right, reach up. I want you to start pressing things in the airplane to turn those systems off. And so he just keeps pressing buttons. We get to like 50 buttons. I'm still flying because at the end of the day, you just need
Lift.
the basic stuff. You need engine power and some of your instruments because there's so much redundancy built into
Yeah.
all of these airplanes that like having a fear of air travel
Is
just hope you're not the next person in the next 15 years.
somebody's got to be next. That's what I tell my friends that are scared to fly.
Yeah.
Someone's got to be next.
Right.
You're going to
just-
come down eventually. It's
Can
just
you
how.
give us your best pilot thing? Like, do you say happy birthday to people on the plane?
Okay, so I'll sometimes
I need a good story. Give
Yeah.
me some good
I got one. I got
stories.
one.
Tell us some
I got
stories.
One.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
What's your most favorite thing you've ever had to be like? This is your captain speaking.
I'll tell you what it is, and it has to do with a birthday announcement.
Oh, and I want you to just do it. I want you to do it on the thing.
Well, I got to give you the
Okay, tell
backstory
me the
first.
backstory.
The backstory
So
is
Miley Cyrus is flying on our plane. I'm just kidding.
no. So we talk to air traffic control throughout the entire country. We check on with. I was with Jack Center, they're based out of Hilliard, I think. Is
Yeah.
Jack Center Hilliard?
Yeah.
So I'm talking to Jack Center, and he checks in. I say, Jack Center, this is flight 123. We're 19,000 feet climbing flight level 230. And he says, flight 123, thanks for checking in. Hey, I got a question for you. And I'm like, go ahead. Hey, I got a buddy on that flight. Because he just knew which flight his friend was going to be on. He's like,
right.
can you do something to embarrass him? I'm like, absolutely. So we level off. We're cruising at 35,000 feet. We do our checklist and everything. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, Welcome aboard. Thanks for choosing blah, blah, blah. Flight 123. We're at 35,000 feet. Should be a pretty smooth ride ahead. Just want to give a quick shout out to Greg. Greg, it's his birthday. He's turning 48. And we're just so appreciative that Greg is on board right now. And everybody just give Greg a round of applause. And everybody starts clapping.
Yeah,
It's not his birthday.
Oh my
No.
gosh!
I made that up. He said, do something to embarrass him.
To embarrass him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, and I even think I said, Greg, please raise your hand.
Dude,
I've done it twice
if
now.
the pilot comes on
Yeah,
and says,
yeah,
Josh Hamilton, will you please raise your hand?
You're
I'll be like,
yeah.
I'll raise both hands.
Both
So
hands.
I've
Yes,
done
sir.
that
yes,
twice.
sir, pilot, sir.
I did that for the guy at Jack Center, and then another controller, his wife was on board, and I wish that I had these people's numbers so I could talk to him after to see what they said.
That's great.
Oh, yeah. The guy's wife came up to the cockpit and was like, "What are you doing?"
Dude, that's
she's like,
great.
kinda,
You're like, get
kinda
back
mad
to the
about
cockpit.
it.
Haven't you heard of a little thing
His
called
birthday was
9/11
8 months
getaway?
ago.
Yeah, well, this was after
Don't
the
they,
flight.
Don't
after
they
the
lock
flight.
down the cockpits big time because of 9/11?
Oh yeah, 100%. We just got new security doors installed.
And you
In
can like see out of
addition-
them or something. What did they
We
even,
can see out,
What
yeah.
were they like before? It wasn't even it was like a curtain.
Okay, so you want to talk about airline crashes? So this was what Aeroflot? I think it was Aeroflot. So Russian airline,
Oh, it definitely crashed.
100% crashed. Yeah, taken out by a drone. No, they.
Oh no,
this was back in
pierogies.
this was in the 80s or the 90s or something like that, and
So they were
this is
smoking on the plane.
before 9/11. You could literally let. I might be speaking out of term here because I was born in 1997.
So you were 4.
But from what I've heard from a lot of other people, up until a certain point, you were allowed to let anybody up there that you could just deem somebody like a family
So
member
like I could
or
go
a
use the
friend.
restroom and then I could peek and like, hey, how's it going, boys?
No, you couldn't exactly do that. You'd have
No.
to probably be invited up there.
Okay.
But
Invite only.
Aeroflot, they one of the captains, his son was on the airplane, so he let his son come up there, and he's got his son like touching the controls and all that. Inadvertently turns off the autopilot,
Oh my.
and nobody really. I guess this plane, like with the Airbus, you turn the autopilot off, it goes bleep
It's like
bleep bleep, like it tells
lets
you,
you know.
know when the autopilot's off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this plane
It must not have had it. Based on how the story
or if it had it, they were all just yapping.
Yeah,
It was a
probably were
small light that was like back here.
Sure,
that, like,
right.
let 'em know,
probably
but
Yeah.
drinking the vodka.
No one's paying attention.
they were drinking the
They were
vodka.
like,
Yeah.
with their big tall hats.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's how they all dressed.
That's how I'm picturing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Come here, son. Come fly airplane for your daddy."
Well,
I don't know.
he
how
did
accurate
it.
that
He flew
accent
the
was, so,
airplane.
I will fly, daddy. I can fly it.
He flew it into the ground.
Dude.
They just got into a steady bank. It turned it. I mean, they literally went inverted and just
Wait, where's the dad?
They were inverted.
the dad was in there, but by the time that they realized, because when it was nighttime, so when there are no visual cues,
Dude, you don't
Is
know.
it hard to tell?
Oh,
absolutely,
It's
yeah. That's wwhy when
Yeah.
you go through instrument training course, you have to trust
Look
your
at those
instruments. You
instruments.
can't look outside. So was it JFK's son? Who was one of the
RFK.
Kennedys? One of the Kennedys.
RFK.
Well, he didn't have a
Wasn't
brain worm,
RFK.
but he there was a sloping cloud formation. This is back in the 70s, I think,
Yeah.
70s or 80s. The sloping cloud formation. He thought that was the horizon,
so he's following it.
so he lined up the plane with what
I
he.
feel like you'd be able to feel that. Am
no,
I-
no, absolutely
You
not.
wouldn't?
No.
Spatial disorientation.
It's
it
a real
will
thing.
it will absolutely trick your brain.
Could you go upside down?
It's
I-
you know how
nah.
you've been on a roller coaster, right?
Yeah.
And you get off of it and you got the wobbles.
Not me. I'm solid.
Okay, you'd be a great pilot.
I guess. I feel like
It's something you don't understand until it happens to you.
Like you're in a
Yeah.
turn so long
Actually, no, I take it back.
Yeah.
where you come out of the
think-
turn and you still feel like you're in it.
I can think of
Yes.
That's
times.
the thing you
So
get.
you overcorrect.
I can think
Yeah.
of times where I've looked out the window on a plane and I've been like, oh, whoa, we're like banked to the side
Yeah.
and I didn't realize it.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
can think of that.
Absolutely.
Once I look out the window, I see the horizon up.
well, that's
and I'm
Josh. that's because
oh.
you had 3 rum and cokes.
yeah,
So-
that's
6, 7.
yeah, six.
again.
I don't know.
So you were 4 when 9/11 happened, so you don't even remember
I was
9/11.
so I do. I remember now. Yes, I do.
What do you know
we
about
were
it?
living in Dade City, Florida.
Okay.
We
Never
had
been there.
moved. You don't have to go there, but right outside of Clearwater, and my dad had just got promoted, so we moved around a little bit, and the only thing I remember is that night. My mom came in and said some very bad people did some very bad things in New York City. And I just remember my mom being scared.
Yeah.
And I remember going to bed that night. That is my only memory of 9/11 is
That counts, though.
And that's
But
crazy
yeah,
because that's
yeah,
like
yeah.
10, 11 hours later.
it's like a badge of honor. It's
Maybe
it's,
more.
it's like my
As a
Pearl
pilot,
Harbor.
you like all the younger pilots from you're like, you
Nope,
don't even
nope.
remember 9/11. You don't
But
even
yeah, but
know
I don't even
about
get to
it.
claim that because a lot of the guys that I fly with,
Are old.
I was flying on 9/11. I was
What?
Yeah.
I was
I guess
know
I didn't think about that, dude.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
were
They're
probably
still
like,
going. They're still
100%.
going.
There were some sketchy guys that got on my flight.
oh so I said I was going to tell my 9/11 story.
Yeah.
So I flew with a captain not that long ago. This is back when I was a lowly first officer, but
Please share.
which is a co-pilot for people who don't
co-pilot
know.
sounds better.
Where you're not.
Actually,
good
what
enough
sounds
to
better?
be-
I don't know.
Not-
Co-pilot or
co-pilot.
first officer?
First officer takes it from the Navy, so it's kind of cool, I guess.
At least you're not the
Yeah.
worst officer. I like co-pilot better.
That's good.
I like co-pilot.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I like
Anyways.
tertiary pilot.
Tertiary, man. That's good.
intern.
So I flew with a captain probably about a year or two ago, and he said he went to I can't remember where he went to flight school. I think it was Oklahoma, but I could be totally speaking out of turn with this. He went through flight training with one of the guys from 9/11.
No way.
Like they
And
were
they-
both students together.
Both students together.
Wow.
And they would go out to bars and drink together and go to parties together
Yeah.
and hang out together.
They were boys.
100%. And so 9/11 happened.
So he has terrible judgment.
well, he said that they were just kind of like he was just one of the guys.
He's like, hey, buddy,
Yeah.
hey, buddy, come on.
Wait, whoa. One of the pilots that their plane got
The hijacker.
One of the hijackers.
What?
Not the
Yes,
pilot, the
not
hijacker.
The pilot. One of the
And they were
bad
like
guys.
going
hijacker.
out, hanging out.
Yes, yeah. Okay, so let me
And he's like, hey, how come you don't ever want to learn how to land? He's like,
You're
I
right.
don't need to know that, buddy.
What?
That's an Indian accent, but yeah. So
What goes up?
Dude, that's crazy.
9/11 happens. The FBI shows up at his door
Yeah.
to ask him questions about his time.
Absolutely.
Oh my.
And he's like, I don't know, man. We just used to drink beer together.
They're like, what kind of beer?
Dude, that's wild.
That's actually
dude.
really wild.
He
Yeah.
got hammered by the FBI.
Yeah,
He got
yeah.
hammered
So
with that guy.
you got
And
Well,
that guy got hammered.
the
They all
FBI.
Hammered.
Dude,
Yeah.
a lot of hammering.
That's wild, dude.
So, but that lines up with the other stories that I've heard that the night before 9/11,
Yeah.
they all got together and they all went to strip clubs.
I guess they had a
The
warm
hijackers.
They had to warm up for
Warm
the
up for
27
What is it,
versions.
72, 27?
27,
6'7".
6'7",
Dude.
yeah.
What a... Dude,
That's
the fifth
crazy.
time you guys
And-
have
and-
done a 6'7" in this podcast.
Okay, we have to
Well, it's like
cut off the
four
6'7".
references.
Please make it stop.
Okay, sorry.
8, 9.
10, 11.
All right, let's get back to the future because I feel like there's a lot of things we can imagine.
That's
Okay.
wild.
Okay.
I can't get past that story.
Yeah.
That's
That
wild.
is crazy.
That's crazy.
Well,
In the future,
Fiji water. Yeah.
are we going to be able to fly faster? Because I have a complaint for the airline world.
Probably not.
Why
maybe.
does it take so long to fly? Because some of these flights, like if you want to fly to the Philippines, for instance,
Yeah.
it's like
if you want.
You can't even get a direct flight.
Yeah, if
first
you
of
want
all.
to.
If you want to.
Well, from over
Well,
here.
yeah,
but
you can
that's
get it out
like
of LAX.
other side of the
But
world.
if well, my question is, could we go faster
Yes,
and they just
we
don't
did
do it for safety
we did
reasons?
It. No, we did it.
Why don't we do it anymore?
Because it didn't make any.
Is it more
so,
expensive to do it that way?
Do you know about the Concorde?
Yes, I think. Well, I think I've seen it. It has the weird nose on the front.
Yeah, that thing was awesome. I don't know the exact reasons why that was not. It wasn't fuel efficient. I think it. How fast did the Jamie pulled up? How fast did the
Jamie.
Concorde go? It was like, I mean,
Concorde,
it was faster than the speed of
Concorde
sound.
grape.
Yep.
Dude, that's
Because
fast.
okay, I'm sitting here watching Rockets.
with people in it.
we watch Rockets.
Yeah, the Concorde.
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
with like people like
yeah, it was
who
built in the
paid to-
70s, I think, and it went until the late 90s. It was, I mean, it was supersonic to the point of it might have gone like 2.0. I might be totally off on that.
If we started an
So,
airline,
Jamie?
oh, go ahead.
I have your answer. 1,354 miles per hour.
Okay, but that gets weird with altitude. Can you see what Mach number it does?
2.04.
2.04. It went twice the speed of sound. You didn't know about the Concorde?
It was going.
I mean, I didn't realize it went that fast.
Yeah,
with,
I
yeah,
have a
like,
dumb
people on
question.
it.
Does that mean 2 sonic booms, or you just have 1 sonic boom?
2 big booms.
Two. Boom,
you
boom.
wait. You boom each
Sorry.
time you
Yeah, you break the sound
boom?
barrier.
So you can boom, boom, boom,
No,
boom.
I don't think so. I think you just boom one time.
Is it just
Are you
one
sure?
boom?
One big boom.
One big boom. How many booms?
Well, if you go once
At least-
and then you do it again,
at least
I think
they're
it's,
getting
I think
what
it's
I'm-
two.
Josh, you're too old, buddy.
Oh, I think I need to take my Metamucil.
Yeah.
You gotta go get that blue plate special.
Speaking of Blue Plate Special, and what's with the food? Can we make the?
Well, what's the deal with that?
I don't want any more. I don't want any nuts.
Well, they
you
don't
can't-
typically do
You can't
nuts
have better
anymore.
food and get to places faster. You got to pick one.
What do they do with people with a peanut allergy?
I just don't think they do peanuts anymore. So I mean,
bring peanuts and I just
Yeah, you just-
fling them everywhere. I put them in the
Accidentally
vent.
drop them down the aisle.
Put them in the vents, in the air vents.
it's all recirculated.
Just
So
people-
somebody's going.
Nobody.
That's the worst, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, an
Why do-
airborne peanut allergy. How are you flying?
Just don't. Sorry, buddy. You got to take a boat.
I think
Private?
if we made an airline that flew faster,
Okay,
allowed you to smoke again,
that's awesome.
and had way better snacks,
It's great.
we would make so much money.
If you could
Josh.
choose one snack to have on the on a
Easy.
commercial flight,
Sour Gushers.
really?
That's all I want.
That's so niche.
Give me
That's
some
what you want?
Sour Gushers.
For a snack? I would
Dude,
say
it's
Cheez-Its,
the
dude.
marriage of juicy
Oh man.
and
It's Cheez-Its for me
Yeah.
all day.
Cheez-Its? I thought you said Jesus.
Well, that too. Everyone needs a little bit of that.
I want the
But
daily bread.
Cheez-Its, dude. I love me some Cheez-Its.
With a little bit of wine.
Cheez-Its? Wait, which
Love
ones?
Cheez-Its.
Pepper Jack Cheez-Its? Cheddar Cheez-Its?
I was looking at the Cheez-Its the other day, literally yesterday
Yeah.
at the grocery store.
There's a lot of.
Bro.
They have extra crispy.
Dude, they have the little pops.
Oh, the poofy ones.
Yeah,
The
dude, they
poofy
got
ones.
so
They're
many.
like a-
I want to buy them all.
They're like a puffer jacket.
I want to try them all.
I was in a
can't,
band in
but I
high
want
school
to.
called the Poofy Ones.
The poofy ones?
Yep. Yeah. It was actually like a dark Norse metal band. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What instrument did you play? Were you on vocals?
Electric Triangle.
Electric triangle. That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
100%.
I tried to play with that. I wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Yeah,
keep
you gotta have the
keep
rhythm.
a rhythm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't have it. Like, oh boy, I was gonna say the Baja Men, but I'm thinking about the Bob.
You're dating
Seger.
yourself.
Yeah, well, I'm old, so
Yeah.
you never.
You
saw
said you're 48?
yeah,
Okay,
47.
47.
Um,
You don't look a day over 46 though.
I
Thank you
just
so
held
much.
back. I just held back another 6-7. I just held it back though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
Thanks.
wanna
I
let
was
you
gonna
know.
drop my
Thanks,
first one,
Josh.
but I was
Just want to
like,
get credit.
No.
You didn't do one yet?
No, I don't want to.
Can we
You
cut
guys
out?
have made me not want
we
to.
cut
do that.
all those
Thank
out?
you guys so much.
No.
Where every time we're like,
No,
No, because we said if this is the last thing that the aliens
the
see,
aliens were like, they really liked 6-7.
it must have been. It's,
They also were very
way too
scatterbrained.
much. Way too much.
Yeah.
So
Airplane.
when are pilots gonna be replaced?
Oh, that's a
So
great-
this was the first year that I really 2025, the year of our Lord, was the first year that I actually kind of worried about it. I don't know if I'm that worried about it anymore. I don't know.
Don't you guys have lobbyists that'll keep it That's
so
what
that's
it's gonna
part
be.
of it. That's part of
That's
it.
what it's gonna be.
The other part of it is every time I use AI to try to answer a question that I'm looking for, there's about a 50-50 shot that it's just totally wrong. But give it 40 years, things might change.
Hot take.
Right.
Hot take. I think AI is a little overhyped.
It's
It's
cool.
cool.
It could be a
what it
bubble.
can do.
Super hyped
Could
right
be a
now,
bubble.
dude.
It's cool what it can do.
Well, it's really useful when you're looking for something that's not that difficult to do and it
Yeah.
tells you how to do it. It's really useful.
It's like when Google first came
But
out.
to make decisions on the fly.
Yeah.
And all
When
the
Google
things
first
like
came
that.
out and they were like, wow, I can ask it questions and it'll like
Sure.
give me resources.
Give me a website.
And then you're
yeah,
like-
because you're comparing it to going to the library. Before
Yeah,
that.
and then
And so now it's the same thing. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, AI can like write me a paper, and it's like, yeah, but that's way far away.
Jamie,
from
pull up some AI stuff. Come on.
I was gonna say, can I
beep,
interrupt
bop,
real
boop,
quick?
beep, bop,
Go
boop.
for it.
So
Young
I don't know if you
Riz.
guys have seen it, but the videos that are starting to go viral from robot cars in China, and I think they're either trash
China.
trucks or delivery trucks or something like
Right.
that, and they are literally going off the rails. It is nuts. You guys have to look it up.
I think I
but you
saw
can
one
literally
get hit by
see
a
them,
train.
Like it's crazy, dude.
I gotta look
They'll
this up.
plow through anything. They'll go through like the craziest of roads. It's hilarious
Nice.
to watch. But
I think I saw a
imagine
video.
that, but with flying, it's crazy.
I saw a video of one getting hit by a train, and then I saw where these people put cones on all four sides of it, and it was just like,
Yes.
And
Yes.
then they just walked away, and it was like, ah.
You know the craziest thing is that there's probably people out there that would feel safer if there was some sort of robot, whatever AI, electronic thing flying.
Well,
an
that's not
aircraft
totally
over a
unfounded.
person.
Let's talk
Well,
about
that's a good.
let's talk about the
quick question then
Sure,
before you do that. If right now,
yeah.
with the technology you know is out there as a pilot,
No.
would you feel safe getting on a plane with no pilot?
No.
Okay.
No.
Me neither.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay,
No. No. No way.
So we're not there. We're not even close.
No. No. I don't know what close means because AI 3 years ago was showing Will Smith eating concrete and it looked horrible. And then AI now shows Will Smith eating spaghetti and it looks
it's-
pretty darn good. I get tricked on a daily basis.
I saw an AI
same.
where Will Smith slapped.
It's always Will Smith.
Yeah, he slapped that one comedian guy, the one that plays.
That was
the
AI.
Joker.
Oh, Bob
Rock.
Saget. Bob Saget.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was Chris Rock.
Chris
Yeah,
Rock.
that was a joke. Sorry.
Yeah, that was AI, wasn't it?
That was AI?
I thought so.
Oh, at the
Wasn't that all AI?
that was at the Raspberries.
Yeah, it
a
was
couple
right when
years
AI
ago.
came out. I saw Will Smith and
that
I said,
AI?
"Oh, it's AI."
When he smacked Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
think
that was
that was
AI.
real?
That was AI.
Very much real.
No, it was not.
Dude,
Dude, that
This
came
were,
out 2023. That was AI.
that was right when AI came
If
out.
it was fake, you'd hear Will Smith's laugh like, it's so
But why did he eat a bowl of spaghetti right after it?
dude,
we're
coincidence.
just messing.
Coincidence? I think. not.
Okay, so what was the question?
Oh, he was.
Where are we
talking-
going with this?
He was talking
Where are
about.
we going with this?
Yeah, sorry, I cut
great
you off
plug.
with the.
Great plug.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No,
Sponsored
I
by Fiji Water.
mean, sponsored by.
One day.
Spot on, actually.
Is
Yeah.
there
Spot
is
on.
is there any chance that the comfort level is going to improve on the planes? Because I feel cramped.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Just like
Are we
you
talking
get on
about?
just on
Can
commercial?
we go back to AI?
Okay, we can go back to AI.
Okay.
AI
Are-
chairs
yeah. AI.
that adjust to your butt levels.
Oh yeah.
So,
levels
so
of
what I'm
thickness.
trying to get to is that I think AI can be a tool to have on the airplane to make the passenger experience better and to make the pilot experience better.
Okay.
So AI infused seats, whatever that even means.
So AI
What-
can replace stewardesses. That's what you're telling us?
yes.
No, absolutely not. I
You
don't
don't
think
want
so.
an AI
No,
rolling
no.
down the.
Nope.
Serving me my apple juice? Is
No,
that
no,
fine?
because
Oh.
I don't care about that function. Anybody could walk down the aisle and pass out food. I don't care about that. What I care about is when we have a cargo fire and we're landing and we get on the ground. I make the PA announcement to remain, and I've already told the flight attendants
Do
what's
it, do it.
happening. Remain seated, remain seated, remain seated.
You'd say it 3 times like that.
ECAM actions. And then you tell the pilot monitoring to do his stuff. And then you get to the point where you have to evacuate the airplane. if there were no flight attendants on board, what would the people do?
Oh yeah, that'd be pure.
It would
That'd be
just
like a
be
Beast Games
Absolute.
episode.
Have you ever sat in the exit row and they're like, "Are you willing and able to assist with the with the
Yeah, and you have to,
and
you
you're
have to audibly say I do.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
what if you're dead?
and
Audibly
well,
say
yeah,
it.
and then all of a sudden you're married to a flight attendant. But then
What if
you
you're
don't you don't
deaf?
if
What if you're deaf?
That's what I'm saying.
no you can't be.
What if you don't
can't
have
be.
any legs?
That's why a certain airline kicked off Khabib.
Wait,
Khabib, how do you say his last name? Nurma.
that's one of the 9/11 pilots.
No,
No,
oh my God, he's like the
Khabib, who is?
he's like the biggest MMA fighter on the face of the
Okay,
planet
I
from
take it back. I take it
Kyrgyzstan.
back.
Yeah.
I take it back.
Well, I was
He
getting
beat
him and
Conor
the
McGregor?
little guy mixed up.
Khabib and
What's that guy's name?
Hezbollah.
I was thinking Hezbollah.
They're best
Hasbulla.
friends. That's why you get mixed
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Oh, is
so-
there a height minimum to be a pilot? Could Hasbulla be a pilot?
A minimum, no. A maximum for fighter jets.
But not for commercial.
But you can't be like 7
Could you
feet
be like
tall.
Could you be like Lurch up in the cockpit, just like fly plane? Oh,
I mean, you can't be like abnormally
can blind
massive.
people fly?
Never say never.
I mean, I feel like it could
So
happen.
I have a buddy whose dad got into flying,
And he's blind.
and he never got his license, but he had a buddy who had a plane and would let him go take it flying. A little Cessna.
That's allowed, right?
And he
But
was
is
down
he
from
like-
he was down from where flying took place that we talked about earlier, and would fly like up here and fly around and then just go
Oh,
back.
But he had somebody on board with him, right?
No, dude.
No, he wasn't blind though.
No, he wasn't blind. No. He had his eyesight. He had his.
Okay.
yeah.
Wait, hold on,
No,
hold on.
he
What?
just didn't have his.
I missed
Ty's
the
like,
whole
"There's
first part
no
of it.
way."
I missed the whole first part of it.
So I have a friend. His dad got
Yikes.
into aviation and
Yeah.
wanted to be a pilot.
Yeah.
Never went to any school. Probably YouTube
I
University.
see what you're saying.
And he could see.
I thought that he was saying that he was blind.
And no. And
His
the-
name was Stevie Wonder.
he was blind.
Liar.
And he
He's a
would just
liar.
Go, he would just go fly around.
Yeah. Well, yeah. People do that,
It's crazy.
and they end up dead usually.
Actually, I do have a question. Can you get pulled over in the air?
Pulled. You can be intercepted. Yep.
Yeah,
100%.
intercepted.
Is that like flat red and blue light behind you?
Not quite. So you're probably gonna have fighter jets because
Oh.
they need to be able to deploy very quickly, and then they come up beside you. And there's a whole set of procedures for what you have to do. You have to change your transponder code to a certain code, and then they have these certain things that they can do. I mean, really, what you do, you acknowledge that you switch to 121.5, which
And you
is the
don't hit one
frequency.
of them.
You guys on 21.5 all the
Yeah.
time. You're on guard. You
Yeah.
yell at people. You meow.
Yeah.
You meow?
I love meowing on guard.
They meow?
Yeah, dude. It's
Oh
a thing.
yeah, you meow.
Wait, they go
Meow.
meow.
Yes.
Are they furries?
No, it's just.
No.
Dude, what's
It's
happening
just
to our military?
well,
It's an
no
aviation thing.
it's
Oh,
it's not
it's-
just military.
It's really an
It's
aviation.
Oh yeah, well, so
Wait, do
in
they
the
hear
airline,
like I just did like meow?
It's like Super Troopers. You know how
in the
how many
airlines
meows
you're
can
they
make?
required to monitor 121.5. That's like the emergency frequency.
Oh,
And it's
so-
universal for the whole country. And so people just meow all the time.
Yeah, it's
Great.
ridiculous.
Very professional.
that makes me feel
Yeah.
less safe.
That's why aviation is such a professional.
Yeah.
Meow, meow.
I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. Oh, what about recently? It's been going around on social media.
Uh-huh.
The comms from the guy who stole the plane up in like Seattle and flew around. He's
Oh, a
like,
couple years ago?
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm gonna go see Mount Rainier.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I flew a simulator. I might be able to. And he's talking.
And he
Didn't he die?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
died.
well, yeah, he nosed it down and just called it a day.
Was that
Yeah.
count as a commercial flight?
But he was like
Nope.
just having a conversation that was all recorded with like the different towers up there,
and there's
the
like
flight
yeah,
controllers,
they're-
ATC.
Yeah.
They're Canadian. They're like, hey there, you want
Yeah,
to
pretty much in Seattle.
Why don't you fly
close
over
enough
there?
to Canada.
fly
But
over there.
it was
Vancouver.
wild. That whole thing. Was
Yeah,
wild.
well, so he's from Seattle, so
Yeah.
he had headphones on and he was listening to Nutshell by Alice in Chains.
Oh, he
Yeah.
really was.
yeah.
No.
I thought it was Nirvana. Wasn't he listening to Nirvana?
But that's
Hey,
how
Kurt Cobain.
that's how I
if
would.
if you cross the international border, do you have to switch like frequencies or something?
I mean, it depends. Usually, I mean, going south, we go into
Well, it
Mexico.
depends. Are you
and-
flying into other countries' airspace? There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
to, like,
I mean,
bomb them?
for like him,
Then,
like,
yeah, you
he's-
gotta let him know.
For him, he's not like wasn't paying attention. He was just kind of having fun.
I'm surprised he even knew how to talk on the radio.
Can you imagine?
I mean, he did pretty darn good.
Yeah.
They said to him, they're like, you land this thing, I bet you can get a job just about anywhere, which is not true. They're just trying to
They're
talk him
like,
down.
actually, we're gonna arrest you
'Cause
and throw
he's
you in jail.
Terrorist. But
Was he a terrorist?
no. He was just
I think
he's just a guy.
joyriding.
He's just a guy being a
suicidal.
dude.
Joyriding.
Just a guy being a dude.
He's like, you guys got any coffee machines up here?
That's a Boston accent. So
I just
really,
flew
you're
in.
actually very, very far from.
I just flew in from Boston. A boy of mine.
He like went and did
tired.
circles around Mount Rainier and then ended up like
Did he just go
He,
till he ran out
he
of
just
gas?
looped the loops. I mean, he literally like.
Did he go till he ran out of gas?
I don't
No,
know.
no,
Wait,
he-
how did he decide to just steal a plane? I gotta look.
Because he was a maintenance guy.
Oh,
Somehow he figured it out.
he's like, one day I'm gonna fly this plane.
Tanner pulled up. Come
That's
on.
how easy being a pilot is.
Full circle.
yeah.
It's not that hard,
Yeah.
Ty.
No,
That
so
University.
guy did it.
some of the basic stuff of flying is not that hard, but it's the
Just
the most basic things that you would not be able to even comprehend being able to do. Just being on the radio. That takes to be competent takes 3 months of learning. To be
of all the codes?
good at it,
9 or 9 or 4.
well, it's the comfort level.
We're gonna foxtrot on these.
So it's part of it's the codes, if you will.
Yeah.
Some of it's the colloquialisms and pilot speak, and not just once you get past all of the things that you should say, or the things that you regulatorily should say. It's how do you influence the controller's behavior? How do you have good communication? How do you get across your point in a poignant way?
Do you have to
There's
argue with them ever?
You shouldn't.
Oh, okay.
No, as in people do, but that means that
You make threats.
your
Like, I will
people
crash this into the ground.
your
if you
people skills are lacking if you're arguing with a controller.
don't- Yeah.
I've been at a point where I could have argued with a controller, but
You were like,
tact.
all right,
Tact.
let's
Tact.
wrap it with
Yeah.
this. Let's wrap it with worst airline experience. You got one?
Oh,
you know?
dude.
Or you could even do your. Have you ever been scared? You ever had any like actual scares while you're flying, Ty?
I never have. But.
Not with the airlines. Never really been scared.
Oh, but like flying a small plane.
Flying a small plane, again, I've been with 2 companies where safety was really top priority. And the only time that I've ever really been, I don't know about scared, but just like the hair kind of stands on the back of your neck is
Yeah,
taking off.
like
and
adrenaline.
Yeah, well, adrenaline definitely kicks in a couple times, but taking off out of Craig Airport up in Jacksonville,
Oh yeah.
and your engine's just it's kind of sputtering, and
I don't like that.
you see
at
the trees
all.
ahead, and you're not exactly getting above them.
and you got to make a split-second decision. Do
yeah,
I
yeah,
call
but,
it?
no, there's no calling it.
You can't call it?
You've already taken off.
You got to make it or don't make it.
Hold on, isn't there?
You're
a point
already in the
where-
air.
Isn't there a
Yes,
point where
yeah,
you could be like,
that-
I'm not doing this,
Yes,
but you were already past that.
we were in the air.
It was sputtering, and you were like, well,
We were 100 feet in the air,
and you're like, well, here we go.
and
Not a rough runway ahead of you.
no,
That's
you
scary.
cannot get.
Couldn't you
back
just
down.
do a loop-de-loop?
Not
if you had
quite.
that much power, you'd make it right over the trees.
Yeah, you're gonna stall, spin, and die. But the trees, when the tree line is at your eye level,
That's spooky.
and you're trying to figure out what's going on, what do? You revert to your training, and that's the good thing about
you don't have
airline.
time to get out the manual.
Pull the
No,
cyclic.
you don't.
Pull the cyclic back.
No, I pulled that's a helicopter, but
Yeah.
I pulled the carburetor heat because these old planes have carburetors.
You were on a carburetor plane.
Carbureted. Yeah. So we probably had carburetor icing because it was a very humid. It was a hot day, but I'm not going to go
And
into
when you
why.
did it, it was fine.
Yeah. Took a couple of seconds, and things smoothened out. Got enough power, climbed away.
we go.
But that's the name of the game for a lot of flying is most of the time you can revert to the things you have trained to do. Why do you know to train to do that? Because those procedures or regulations are written in blood. Somebody else died so that we could learn the lesson.
Yep.
So we've been doing this 113 years.
Dude.
Somebody else died so that we could learn the
There's
lesson
probably a lot of
of
deaths
what
in the
to
beginning
do.
of flying.
Oh yeah.
Probably a
Oh,
ton.
before the Wright brothers were just the first to have
Like live.
the first to have successful powered manned flight. So people have been using gliders for
Ever.
probably 50 something years before that.
Yeah.
But they
think
would
that
they would get in the air and then stall, just fall
Just
50 feet and break their necks.
I think that with air
Stop.
balloons. Are we sure that ancient cultures didn't have hot air balloons?
probably
I'm not sure.
1700s.
Probably
Not
I
ancient.
think ancient. I'm talking Egyptian.
That's pretty ancient to me.
I feel like that's easy.
No.
Dude,
No.
the 80s were a
No,
long
no,
time
we didn't
ago.
even.
Okay, I can make a flame lantern with paper and a little.
Yeah, I mean, the Chinese did it a long time ago with little things like that.
So
But
they knew they had to have figured out hot air balloons, unless it needs to be a lot of hot air. You
I
wouldn't.
mean, it does.
It does. It does have to be a lot
And,
of
e-
there.
and
they
even
made the Great
then,
Wall. You're telling me they made the Great Wall and they couldn't make the Great Air Balloon? They could have. It's possible.
We got to talk about the
You're
Great
on
Wall
to
We need to
sometime.
look
That's
that up.
wild.
We need to look that up. Any scary flight stories you guys have?
Not scary, but like terrible experience.
Oh, the
So,
peanuts.
I had just torn my ACL meniscus in my right knee.
Oof.
And because that's where the meniscus and ACL are, by the way.
Not
I
the
don't know if you
elbow.
guys know
Not
that.
the elbow. For
Not
those
the
of you that
elbow.
are confused.
thank you.
And I had just gotten surgery on it, and I was supposed to be completely off of my leg for 6 weeks. At this point, it was 4 weeks in, and I had to do a red-eye flight into Jacksonville for a job interview out here. This is when we were getting ready to possibly move out here. Well, I'm sitting in the aisle, and I have to have my leg extended. And so people are walking past me.
Just
with my-
kicking you all night long.
Yes, I'm in this brace, and they're bumping my foot every single time they walk by. And so it's like, I mean,
At least you got peanuts.
that's right. It's like 4 in the morning or
You're trying
like
to
3 in the
sleep.
morning, and I could not sleep at all because I was in so much pain because of the elevation. But more than that was just like, oh my gosh, like as people are walking by because I'm getting hit and my knee is getting.
That sounds terrible.
shook,
Well, sometimes
so,
you get those
yeah.
wide body people on narrow body planes.
Yeah,
Ash.
yeah.
That's what happens.
Oh, that's a bad one,
Yeah.
dude.
Sorry.
I've had some turbulent ones. One of my favorite airplane stories though was one time I'm sitting in the aisle. There's a guy in the aisle, like
Yeah.
across the aisle or whatever, sound asleep, and we're coming down and landing. And sometimes they hit the ground pretty hard on the landing. Like this one was like a
It
like one of
happens.
those, and it was just.
And
really,
that's when you thank God that they
no
actually landed.
Yeah, yeah.
Because sometimes the wind will
we
just
hit the runway
drop you out of the sky.
hard. Yeah,
Yeah.
it must have been one of those. But this
Yeah.
guy that was next to me was dead asleep, and he
Woke him
screamed.
up.
He literally was like, ah! Because he was
Dude.
so asleep, and he's just like, and because it was like one of those people where like you look at people and they're asleep, but their like head somehow still up, but it shouldn't be up.
Or
And
head
we-
back, mouth
yeah,
wide open.
Yeah, and we hit the ground, and he was just like, he's screaming so much, dude. It was hilarious.
That sounds great.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Well, it's a good episode. It makes me, I think, a little less scared to fly.
That's good.
Now that we know it's super safe, so
I don't know if you learned anything.
I learned a lot about the batteries and the carburetors and the.
No, really, at the end of the day,
Shigema
it's. I mean, you would have to be one unlucky son of a gun to be involved in a deadly
Dude,
airline.
if you ride roller coasters, just fly. It's the same,
Yeah, you might as
same
well.
risk, same risk.
Yeah,
Soon
absolutely.
we'll be able to hit light speed and
We'll
you
just-
know,
Yep.
We'll warp.
jump
Buzz Lightyear.
on
Well,
cars.
That could be the future. Maybe we find a way to warp.
Time travel.
I would do it. Maybe not.
Yeah, I don't know. You might be turned into spaghetti, and then AI Will Smith is
And
going
then
to eat
next
you.
thing you know, Will Smith's eating you.
Yeah, Will
You're like,
Smith's eating your face.
Yeah,
I've been
Your spaghetti
spaghettified.
yeah.
Spaghettified.
Captain Ty, it was fun,
Captain
man.
Ty, thanks, bro.
Thank you for
All
coming
right,
on.
y'all.
Thank you, brother.
Hey,
fun.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Long
dude.
time coming.
go catch your flight. Don't be late. Make
Yeah.
sure you're to the airport at least an hour early. So
If
you
your
can check
flight's
your bag.
delayed,
Salute.
hit up Captain Ty.
Yeah,
Nope.
if your flight's
Don't do
delayed, and please, if you're in the aisle seat near the window, make sure that you are ready to evacuate in the event of an emergency.
Yep.
That's right.
Keep them tray tables up.
And
right.
floating chair cushions.
I've never figured out where those are. Actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna find one.
I want to pull it out one day.
Hey,
Appreciate
where
y'all.
we going with this?
Where we going with this? Where we
Fiji
going
water.
with this?
Fiji water.
Where we going with this? 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 All talk ain't nothing to show it. Show out what we talk about. Yeah, where we going? Where we going with this?